Well, I got one view on that last video, the weird one, and it is weird. It's weird. It's not weird anymore. The tobacco that I made beer for, is having a hard time. I don't know if it's doing it. No, it's not doing it any better. It's these two, I think. And these just the regular, but the regular ones were bigger. I used I used the littlest one. So anyway, I'm still wearing the same shirt, and I still have dirty fingernails. I'm still smoking a hand roll. Get my fingers back on here. So it had a cup of oil in it. So anyway, back to this. Cylinder is shiny as a mirror. Like somebody just rebuilt it. Freshly honed. Down there, down here, there's a notch. I mean, there's a kind of a, is it there or is it over here? Well, that's not, is that broken? Yeah. Yep. All right. That. How do I get a good picture of this? I get that to be right there. If you see the bottom of the cylinder, because I'll get that, is got a chip knocked out of the cylinder, and a smaller chip on this, very small. This side, that's a big one. Oh, you can see it right there. See the bottom of the cylinder, all chipped out. And let's see if I can get a picture. Here, look at the case. These iPhones. All right, you see that on the case. You see that? You see that big old hole? I mean, it's almost all the way through. And it's right behind the starter. Right. How in the world did anybody drive this? What was knocking that out of there? That is crazy, man. This is shot. I'm gonna put it back together though, because it was running. So we'll see if it'll run with this. Yeah. Right here. This is hard to get a shot of. See that? Do you see it? Where it was hitting, that's the bottom of the cylinder. Bottom of the cylinder. It was hitting it right there. And it just ground it away. Made the parts match, I guess. So you can see I've got a lot of aluminum that I got to get some hydrochloric acid and take off the crank. And then it'll be pretty, I could sand it down, but I'm gonna do the hydrochloric acid thing. That is the craziest thing to see. The rod was actually beating on the case until it just carved it out like a machine. Okay, and on the other side, where are you? Oh, there it is. On one side, hitting the bottom of the cylinder, right there, in the middle of this picture. That's the bottom of the cylinder where it was hitting it. And on the other side, it was hitting the case right there and carving the case out. There we go. There's a picture. There's a picture of that one. And there is a picture of the bottom of the cylinder. See where it's, yep. That is so crazy, man. So, I'm gonna put it together. So, shady tree, buddy. Look, I put a nose on you. I'm gonna draw a couple eyeballs on there next time. I got my eyeballs on this one. I know what's going on now. I got big ass hole in my case, my crankcase, and a small hole on the bottom of my cylinder, and I'm gonna put the correct part in here. I could even put the wrong part in now because it's all been carved away. No, I'll put the correct part. The correct part would have the correct clearance. So, Jesus. So many people would never, ever, ever, after they see that, are you kidding me? I'm not fixing that. You go find you some shady tree mechanic, all right? Get the hell out of here.